Let's talk business now. The Nigeria incentive-based risk-sharing system for agricultural lending says millions of agribusiness entrepreneurs will be produced in a few months among students of institutions of higher learning across the country. Managing Director of NIRSAL, IAU Abdulhamid, says this at the famsmart launch and agribusiness open day for tertiary institutions held at the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Our correspondent, Rafiu Hamid, reports.
The Nigeria incentive-based risk-sharing for agricultural lending was created to stimulate the flow of affordable finance and investments into the agri sector by de-risking the agribusiness finance value chain, fixing agricultural value chains, building long-term capacity, and institutionalizing incentives for agricultural lending. Since its creation, it has trained more than 700,000 farmers on good agronomic practices and also facilitated investments from commercial banks worth more than 85 billion naira. This is their pilot project in Ile-Ife, known as Farm Aggregation Model for Smallholder Agriculture based on technology, famsmart, being launched by the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi.
This is the major product for making cornflakes, for making flour, for all the breweries.
The model is about encouraging youths, especially students of institutions of higher learning, to engage in agriculture driven by science, technology, and innovation.
On this field where we are, the expectation, you can see per stand, is 10 tons. So, and where farmers get 1 to 2 tons generally when they plant, with our seed, you can see the size of the cup, and then you can see the grain. So with our seed, the expectation is not less than 10 tons.
250 tons of maize are expected to be harvested on this farm, provided by the IAU management. After the tour of the farm, students were taught on the need to key into the opportunity provided by NIRSAL.
If we can demonstrate that real life and they can get high yield and high return, then these students, they don't need other conviction than to mainstream themselves into proper agribusiness when they leave. Therefore, the best environment to catch them young is the university environment, where they're still under the management of the university system and where they can learn practical agriculture.
I want to assure you that Obafemi Awolowo University is fully committed, to this particular program, and that we do everything possible to ensure that we showcase this to all other universities, not only in Nigeria, but in other parts of Africa.
The NIRSAL team, accompanied by the IAU Vice-Chancellor, had earlier paid a courtesy call on the Ooni of Ife in his palace.
Look at rice plantation revolution in Nigeria. It's a very huge success of this administration. Within 2 years, Nigeria stopped importing rice on a large scale. So that means if we can do rice, we can do tomatoes. If we can do tomatoes, we can do sorghums. If we can do sorghums, we can do groundnut. If we can do groundnut, we can do yam. We can do all sorts. This will provide good avenue for our youth.
The project, to be replicated in all parts of the country, is expected to put an end to food importation and guarantee food security. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Ile-Ife, Osun State.